all the office peers of BAI. I just got to know that BAI is actually the oldest organization, for the builders and the contractors. And when I just learned about it, it was quite a knowledge for me because, many times you don't know, how many organizations and constructively they actually are working in our city and society and the way you contribute. So when I just read about your profile, I simply agreed to join this event because I thought it can be a platform where I'll be actually learning a lot from you. So thank you so much, and I actually also congratulate all the new office bearers, and basically for this event, especially our Prakash Mendaji has come. So you are our guest actually for Pune city. So I especially welcome you. Balasab Wagji, who is the Additional Commissioner for the Labor Department, and all the dignitaries and all the office bearers or representatives of BAI who is playing any role in kind of uplifting this organization. And all prestigious citizens of Pune, mostly, I think most of you are like builders, contractors, and doing kind of amazing works in your respective field. So I really welcome simply all of you, and I express my pleasure to be here. I have to say a few words, so I'll just start by saying, a few things. Basically, your role, I always believe is something, very important. It just can't be described every time. When I came to Pune, someone said that Punekars 2 ते 4 वाजताना हे 2 तास झोपतात म्हणजे after lunch. So I was never, I just try to know why it is so. Because, I've been through so many cities, places, but I never knew that. म्हणजे इतका जास्त म्हणजे लोकांमध्ये आहे की 2 ते 4 पुणेकर झोपतात आणि ते काम करत नाही. सो वेन आय स्टार्टेड ट्राईंग टू एक्सप्लोर की माझा कोण ऑफिसर आहे जे 2 ते 4 मध्ये नाही माझ्या ऑफिसमध्ये. आय वेंट इन टू अ व्हेरी इन्व्हेस्टिगेटिव्ह मोड. I also try to know if I have some friends from Pune, let's find out if actually he is sleeping in those 2 hours. That's called afternoon siesta. Then I came to know this is just a, kind of the impressions we have got. Because there was a time when a very beautiful sobriquet, as you know, that Pune is called pensioners paradise. So I always believe it's not a very good sobriquet, it's a very negative sobriquet. Pune was kind of a place known for the history, culture, legacy, and the beautiful past, and of course, beautiful present, which was representing, free India in a very beautiful way. So it was a place which was totally free of hustle, bustle, and kind of everyday struggle. So people loved to be settled in this city, and that's why this city earned this sobriquet called Pensioners Paradise. So till 60s, it was actually a city which was the laziest city in the country. I don't know, something happened. This, let's say thanks to Tata, Bajaj, and some great companies we came in Pune. And after all, they were kind of inherent potential for the city to be developed in a very organic way because it was an establishment for the defense. It was also kind of some pet areas, 22, 23 pet areas established during Peswa period. So there was a potential that this place can be developed into, kind of a great city. And exactly, it simply happened. So when industries came, after that, what actually led to the kind of development and growth of the city? That was the real estate actually. So I always believe that the real estate, like the people like you, is, the ones who has actually made this city, what we know as Pune now. I always believe that, there is a kind of assumption that those who are contractors, those who are builders, they are basically the people who keep on running the money without working. Actually, I mean, we think because we are government officers. And we also try to kind of snatch some part of your earnings basically. Who does it? All the government officers, especially PMC is expert in this. You know the story. I just don't want to recapitulate those grim tale, but people never, understand your contributions and how beautifully and how nicely you have played your role in making a city. now the story has to be seen in a very different way. Why at all this Pune became the hub of IT sector? Thankfully, we also made, this place as a hub of education, medical education, skills training, so many different forms of art, actually, everything kind of, developed in the city, culturally. So at the same time, you were the ones who gave to the people, the most affordable housing, most affordable the commercial places in a city. Even now, if you make a comparison with other cities, your commercial space rate is 13% cheaper than any other place, like in average. So if I have to settle, if I have to start a business, if I need a space, I'll come to Pune. At the same time, we also get, kind of people, the group of people who are actually very much kind of, keen to adopt the new technology. That's the reason Pune is witnessing the highest number of startups in the country. That's the reason Pune is witnessing the highest number of GCC, that's Global Capability Center. India is having 1800 global capability centers and Pune is having 500, more than 25%. So why I say that Pune has a potential for the organic growth? It's a very beautiful story. Pune has the potential and it is proved. So many times, I keep on saying sometimes it's becoming a cliche from my side that I always say that, Sandeep would know that I have said it on many occasions, that Bangalore is for speed, Hyderabad is for skills and Pune is for the balance. Everything is here. Even if you look at the Pune district, just name any sector which is not kind of, growing and kind of, just becoming bigger and bigger. Every sector. It can be agriculture, pharmaceuticals, what not basically. I just can't say. So this place is so unique. We had a cycling event in last year actually not last year. I think we had it only this year in January. So some people from Europe had come, they said that we have never seen such a beautiful outskirts. City may have many issues like urban mobility and so many bottlenecks in the city, but they had never seen such a beautiful outskirts. We don't realize it, how beautiful your Mawad Mursi and other places is. So, just to cut the story short, I'll say only a few things for 2-3 minutes and I'll just take your leave. Pune is growing very fast. When I was collector here, the FSI on an average was 1.5. You know better than me. Now this average FSI is 4.5. So we have kind of grown almost 4 times in 5 years. So let's talk about the disconnect between, growth and the planning. We are growing. We are creating sprawls. At the same time, Pune is also having 28% of slums. This is not reducing in the last many years. So what we can do now is that now this is the time we are actually at the crossroads. I always say that there is a vision for the city should be like climate resilient city and the kind of city which is actually sustainable. Pune is a place of intellectuals, so it is divided in 2 groups. One group says sustainability. Don't cut tree, don't make buildings, don't make roads. And they are adamant. Another group, keep cutting roads, keep making buildings and do whatever you can do to earn money. And these 2 groups never talk to each other. So the concept of sustainable development actually fails miserably in Pune. Because there are 2 groups, they are opposing each other. So let's do something now because we have to choose the right path. And you people have the potential, you people have the caliber to, kind of gear up and give a new direction. Just few days back, I attended a program on the architectural designs basically. So our Pune city basically, our infrastructure in the real estate should be inclusive now. Because suppose you are going through kind of an island of excellence that can be collector office, and then you just suddenly go to the Juna Bazar and the Patil estate. So are you actually happy with such a diverse, and not so delightful side of the city? So we have to just come up because I believe that local bodies especially are not really competent enough to change the city. Impossible. But see the, paradoxes. Since 1950, 1960, we are producing urban planners. There are colleges, universities. We have the architecture students. But there is no ecosystem of their participation into the planning and systems that is owned by government at the local level. I mean कुछ नहीं है वो हम बोलते हैं की आमच्या सर्वात जुनं नगरसेवक हाच आहे जो ते 4-9 टर्म निवडून आले म्हणजे ते सर्वात मोठा अर्बन प्लॅनर झाले आमचे. So just imagine, we actually need to get some new insights. The time is just a nick of time. Now we need some new insights. We need to kind of connect with each other. Let's think about, how we can contribute for each other, for the city, because I have seen that our, planners, what they are thinking that, okay, Pune has 9% of roads. How we can improve the urban mobility? It means widen the roads. My question is, even if you widen the road, will you actually kind of resolve crisis? Because you are registering 4 lakhs vehicles in a year, and you are not even kind of adding even 0.05% of roads. Suppose I widen Ganeskin Road by 2 times. Do you think that after 2 years, it will be kind of seen with a less traffic density? Not at all. So now the time has come, we have to think about our public commutation system, public transport, how the city can be better for the pedestrians, how basically city can be, resilient for each and every person, for the old citizens, for the children, for the women, for the office goers, because we are having more than 33 kilometers of metro, but the ridership is not increasing because we are struggling with all the first mile and last mile connectivity. PMPL is like a very big asset here. Everyone is having an access to the bus stop that is like within 300 to 400 meters. But you can't go because you do not have the first mile connectivity. Even if you get down, you don't have the last mile connectivity. So those regions are kind of failing our systems of. I think you are the people, because I see your expertise, because you are the ones who know the intricacies, you know the real issues, you know the paradoxes. So I'm very happy because I also could see, some great people who are not only an expert, but they have the lived experience of contributing to the city. So I just think that let's create more such fora where we can actually talk to each other. I believe that wherever government or administration has done anything significant, it has only come through someone outside the government office, I mean to say. Because officers or anyone holding the chair in establishment is always myopic, because आम्ही चौकटीत काम करतो आणि चौकटीत विचार पण करतो, म्हणून तुम्हाला कधी कधी खूप त्रास पण होतो. So I believe that let's be more open, and you are open basically. The difficulty lies from our side. We need to be more open. And I'm very happy that if Pune can't be the #1 city in India, then I think it will be a kind of a big, worrisome factor for all of us. Because there is not even a single area in which Pune is not #1. Just name anything. The type of people, your intellectuality, the way you think, the way you work, the way you achieve in a shorter span of time, everything we have. So I think this is my privilege that you invited me here, and I could learn a lot just by meeting you. I haven't seen so many things from your side yet, but I assume that maybe in the days to come we'll keep meeting and keep doing great work for the city. I warmly welcome all the new members. BAI is oldest organization. It was established in 1941. I mean, so you have a legacy and you have a history, and I think with your contribution, Pune city will be benefited, and all the sections of the society will be benefited. As a municipal commissioner, if I am of your help for anything, so please be assured, I'll always be at your disposal, and there won't be any, the kind of, shyness in coming forward from my side. With these words, I close my words, and I once again extend my sincere thanks to all of you. Thank you so much.